Back out, folks. Up the hills. So I'm out tonight, wee solo. Meeting up with Scottish Wanderer tomorrow night, but tonight, wee solo. I've got the Pomoly, I think it's the bushcraft shelter out with me tonight. So I'm going to find a decent spot, get that set up. I've got the Pomoly titanium stove with me tonight as well. And tonight, a wee cheeky bottle of red wine. So stay tuned, I'll bring you back once I get to the bit where I'm setting up my tent. Catch ya. Right, we've arrived. So that's as good a spot as any. A wee bit blustery, but hey ho, it's not a bit of wind in it. The sun's still shining, it's supposed to be a nice weekend. So I'm going to get this tent set up. Probably seen this before. I do it a couple of times, but I'm going to try and put the stove inside it tonight for a wee bit of heat. So let's get the tent set up. Right, that's the outer setup. So I'm not going to bother sticking another up yet, I'll stick that up later on. But sun's just about to get down behind the hills. Another cracking view. Love coming up here. It's a fantastic view, Aaron, up here. But right now I'm going to set up the Pomoly titanium stove. We'll stick that in the corner. We'll get that maybe once the sun goes right down, it gets a wee bit cooler. Has been getting a wee bit cooler last couple of nights. I think this morning I got up and there was a wee bit of frost in my windscreen. But we'll get that set up, get the stove in. So let's get the stove set up. Right, stove wise, you'll have seen this before. This is the Pomoly, I think this one, I think it's the Vision. They do 3 different types. I've got the one with the, that's got a kind of glass front, as you can see there. Right, it really is. Great wee bit of kit this. That doesn't blow away. Right, anybody that's got one of these will tell you the most fiddly part of it is the flue. Right, and there really is, there's a knack to this. But there eventually. So, this is a Pomoly titanium stove. Right, it's the flue, that's the one thing it's hard about setting this up as a flue. Once you do a couple of burns in it, it's a lot easier, but I just reckon they could do a slightly better design, maybe a telescopic flue. I just think would be much better, or one that just slots into each other. But apart from that, brilliant little stove. It's light as a feather. I can't remember the exact weight of it. What I'll do, I'll put a link to the tent and the stoves and that in the description box of the video. But that's me, got that set up. Nice view for the night, can't beat it. Right, let's get a look. I normally just chuck in a couple of kindles. Chuck in maybe a log. Usually just chuck one in at a time. And then that's usually good to go. And it should be shortly, we should have a nice wee bit of heat. So we'll let that heat up. That's what I just started to catch now. And I think it's time to sit back and enjoy the view. So while I'm enjoying the view, you know what time it is. It's feeding time. So I've got one of my old favourites. Smell of it. That's a Hero Del Diablo. So time to dig in. Oh, aye. Somebody's got to do it. Oh, focus is going out there. So that's the wood burning stove on. Another cracking night. Wee bit blustery, but hey ho, it's only a wee bit of wind, like I say. Whereas I'm just going to sit back, enjoy the view. My bottle of wine, got wee some to eat later on. I've no biscuits tonight, but I've got something else, so stay tuned and find out what it is. What have you, butter? What have you? I don't know why sometimes it doesn't pick that up. But it really is, it's a cracking night. Absolutely cracking. So, like I say, it's time for some vino. Cheers folks. Here's to yous. Lovely. But cracking view there, really is. I'm just so lucky, aren't I? So lucky to be able to sit and have this. I don't know, this is like 10 minutes from where I stay. Absolutely fantastic. Well, tonight let's say solo, but tomorrow night, like I said there, I'm going to meet the Scottish Wanderer. Me and him are going to go to a hill don't know what tent Stuart's bringing with him. I'm going to bring my new, get sent a Dyneema composite fabric. It's a Z Packs duplex tent, so I'm going to try that tomorrow night. But for tonight I'm in the Pomoly bushcraft kind of shelter. Another great tent. All the Pomoly stuff, I really do like the Pomoly stuff. It's not stuff you would probably carry a massive distance, but see for winter, I can't wait for winter camping. See with wood burning stoves and these hot tents, they really are a game changer. And I've actually got another one. I've got a canvas version one on the way, and then I've got the T1 timber stove, I think. It's in the post as well. So that's another tent for me to try out and show you what it's like. So big thanks to Pomoly yet again, because that's them. They've given me the Pomoly Hex, this Pomoly bushcraft shelter. They've given me the Pomoly Vision stove, I think that one is. Titanium Vision stove. They've given me, they're sending me the canvas I think it's a canvas hex and the T1 timber stove, I think it's called, which again's titanium, but it's just slightly smaller than that one, so even lighter, and that one's light, so I'm looking forward to getting that as well. But it's another excuse to get out in it. You know me, I can't stay in. I do like getting out. Why not, eh? I mean, this just, to me, this just beats sitting in the house by far. Because in it, I mean, how could you beat a view like this? Look. You know what I mean? I mean, is that just no? That's worth $1 million. $1 billion. You don't get that sitting in the house, do you? So for anybody that is sitting in the house, get yourselves out there, as the Denson Ranger says. I could just sit and look at that all night. I was hoping to get a wee camp. I was actually supposed to be going last week with my mate Brian Taryn, but I ended up going a solo for my own reasons. But tonight I'm just going to sit just to enjoy looking at it. Oh, look at the colour of that sky, it's amazing, isn't it? So tonight I'm not even going to bother putting a nut up in this. I think I'll lie out. I've got a mat, a sleeping mat, I think I've got my down bag with me tonight. And I'm just basically going to lie in that. I'm not going to bother not even going to bother putting up the nut of this. Plus it's quite nice to be able to just sit, watch the stove and the heat. It's a wee bit breezy as you can, well, I don't know whether you can hear it. I've got this dead cat thing on tonight, so I'm hoping there's no kind of wind noise, or the wind noise is kept at a minimum. But, oh, I just love this. I just love it. Love it! Another beautiful night in the Shire. Tremendous. Oh, it's going good. Nice wee heat off that. So, sitting by the Pomoly stove in the Pomoly tent. A view to die for. Isn't that fantastic? Absolutely amazing. So Kate, it's toasty warm. Right, before I drink any more vino, what I'm going to do, like I say, I'm not going to stick the other up tonight. All I'm going to do is I'm just going to lay the inner flat on the ground, and I'm going to set up my sleeping arrangements just on the top of that. So I'm just literally going to put my sleeping mat and my down bag on the top of that, and I'm just going to sleep like that. So let's get my mat set up and the sleeping bag out. Right folks, it's about 9:30. 9:30. I don't know, maybe half a bottle, well, probably 3/4 of a bottle of vino into me, but brilliant. Stove's going strong, toasty warm, with a few messages saying there, no freezing, but I'll tell you, no cold at all. That's the joys of a hot tent, that you're basically, it could be -10 outside, but if you get the hot tent on, brilliant. It's absolutely, it really is, it's toasty warm. So, I'm going to keep drinking my vino. I'm going to probably try and get some nice quite a clear night, there's quite a lot of stars out, so I'm going to try and get some decent night shots with the camera tonight. Still to cook some to eat, so stay tuned. Nothing fancy tonight. I think I've just got I'll be honest, I think I've just got rice, but I need chocolate biscuits, but I've got something else. It's something I've not had before out camping, but I quite like these. I'll be honest, I like them a wee bit of Lurpak butter on the top, but I've no Lurpak butter with me, so I'm just going to have to eat them themselves. Right, but stay tuned, you'll find out what they are. Sleeping bag wise, I've literally got it's a down bag, it's a Chinese import, but I must admit, ideal down bag. Paid, I don't know, about £80 for it. It's a great wee bag. It's kept me warm enough. I've had it out in all weathers, we're up the Lost Valley, snow, all sorts of things. So folk will pay £250 etc. for a rab bag and things like that, but I don't think you need it. Right, I've also got the X-Line sleeping mat. Again, I reckon it was only £27 or something off Amazon or something like that. Does me. Folk talk about all these R ratings and things. Maybe it's different if you're a cold sleeper and that, but it doesn't bother me. So, like I say, we'll get that blown up, get the sleeping bag out, get the sleeping arrangements set up. Sleeping mat, right, that's it blown up. So next out, down bag. Right, that's the down bag out. Let that loft up a wee bit. Obviously it's been in the stuff sack, but puffs up quite a bit once it's ready. Next up's the Trichology. We're going to make that out of the light, but wee Trichology pillow. Great wee addition to your kit. Just gives you that wee extra bit of comfort, and it packs down into a tiny wee bag like that. Right, that's the Trichology pillow blown up. Like I say, great wee bit of kit. It's very, very comfy. Just kind of keeps your head up. As you can kind of deflate it to whatever kind of level you want, but I just pump it up to the max. To the max. And then I've got the wood burning stove just at my head. So put it this way, I'll not be cold. So, sorted. That's us. Sleeping arrangements for the night, done and dusted. Wood burning stove, going good. Bottle of vino, let's sink the rest of it. Right, it's pitch black now, so probably the only thing you can see on this camera is the kind of the lights. That'll be down, that's kind of air down there in the distance. But it's pitch black now, so I'm going to pick much up the camera unless I put the light on. But what I'll do, I'm going to try and get, like I say, I'm going to try and get some kind of night shots of the stars and that, because I realise it's a cracking night tonight, nice and clear. Right, 10:15. Oh, it's great. See this wood burning stove? You just can't beat it. She's just been able to sit. It's definitely getting colder the last few nights. But see this wood burning stove? It's just, oh, it's just immense. Immense. So I'm gonna try and get a few night shots shortly. Try and get some night shots and then I'll do a wee bit of cooking. But stay tuned, folks. Stay tuned. Brilliant. Right, I'm gonna get the camera out. I'm gonna try and get some star shots now. So stay tuned because the cooking's still to come. Woohoo! Yeah, you know me, like a wee scran about, I don't know, it's only about 10:15, but I like a wee scran about midnight. Although I might have it maybe about 11 tonight, but I'm gonna go and get some photographs. Why not, eh? Why not? So, here we got some malt loaf. Need Lurpak butter to stick in the top of them, but I'm quite sure I'll manage. So I'm going to tuck into these 5 of them. I'm quite sure I'll manage a lot. And obviously, it'd be rude not to have a brew as well, wouldn't it? Comments below who likes a wee bit of malt loaf. Because I know I do. Wee bit of malt loaf and a brew. Lovely. Can't beat it, can you? All the comforts of home. Well, malt loaf done in, all 5 of them. So I might as well have a wee cheeky boost before I go to, well, I'm saying go to bed. I might not go to bed just yet, but I'm going to have a wee boost and another brew. Right, malt loaf done in, boost done in, had a couple of brews. So, I forgot I'd actually, I've still got a wee bit of wine left, so I'm going to drink the rest of that. Why not, eh? Well, it's about, I don't know, 1 in the morning, so it's time for sleep. So we'll bring you back in the morning. It's a nice day tomorrow, so see you tomorrow. Good night. Morning. Right. Let's see what the weather's like. Superb. Another sunny day in the Shire. Right, tent down, all packed up, leave no trace. So that's where my tent was. As you can see, no scorch marks, no rubbish. That's the view I'm leaving this morning. I'm on to another one, because I'm meeting up with Stuart in about 3 hours. So I'm going to drive down the road, get a shower, and it's on to the next one. So as always, hope you enjoyed that wee video. Hit the thumbs up if you don't mind, hit the subscribe button and hit the wee bell for future notifications. And we'll see you in the next one.